Hi everyone, my name is Isabel. Today I'm doing a spiced chickpea stew with coconut and turmeric. Ingredients look easy to get, easy to cook with. It's vegan and it's healthy. Also, the weather is getting colder down in Victoria, so I thought it'd be a good time to make a stew because it's something nice and warm to have for dinner. So the ingredients required are fairly simple and quite easy to get. We'll need a quarter cup of olive oil, garlic, ginger, onion, turmeric, chili flakes, 2 cans of chickpeas, 2 cans of full-fat coconut milk, vegetable stock, silver beet, and salt and pepper. So first we'll heat the olive oil over medium heat. Then we'll add the garlic, the ginger, and the onion. We're going to let this cook until the onion turns translucent. This should take about 3 to 5 minutes. Season with salt and pepper. So I think the onions look about translucent. Now add in the turmeric, chili flakes, and the chickpeas. We're going to let this cook and stir it frequently for about 8 to 10 minutes until the chickpeas are slightly browned and crispy. You can also let it sit for a little bit here and there so that it crisps up on the bottom, and then stir it again. If you notice your chickpeas falling apart, that's okay. That will help to thicken the stew later on. Take some of these chickpeas out for garnish later. With the remainder, crush them with the back of your spoon against the side of the pan. You don't need to turn them into a mash or anything. This is just to break the chickpeas apart a little bit so that they release their starch and thicken the stew later on. Now add your coconut milk. Add the vegetable stock. Season with salt and pepper. If they're a bit sticking to the bottom of your pot, feel free to scrape that up now. That'll give really good flavor to the stew as well. Now just leave this for about 30 to 35 minutes or until the stew reaches your desired consistency. Now I'm just going to prep some vegetables. I'm going to pull the leaves off the stems and then put them into the stew later. Sort of tear the leaves off of the stems. I think in the video that I watched, it says you can save the stems to cook in other things. I'm not too sure what though. You can also just slide your hand along the stem to pull the whole leaf off. Now I'm going to tear these into sort of bite-sized pieces so that they're easier to eat with the stew. The recipe recommends that you use greens that are a bit more hearty just so that they hold their shape in the stew rather than just dissolve into it. So something like spinach will probably just dissolve, whereas something like silver beet or kale will work better. So the greens are done. I'm going to add them to the stew. Okay, I think it's done. I'm just going to turn the heat off. I'm also going to toast some pita bread that we're going to have with the stew. Chickpeas we saved from earlier. Sprinkle it on top. Some chili flakes, a bit of turmeric for color as well, some pepper, a bit of salt, some mint, and then a dash of olive oil just around. There we have our spiced chickpea stew.
Oh, right. Daddy had a full bowl. Oh, you know. Just for a joke.